All over the world, there are places that were once full of life, bustling with laughter, trade, and everyday stories. But today they stand in silence, abandoned and forgotten. These places carry secrets, tragedies, and histories so shocking that they'll send chills down your spine. In today's video, we'll explore 25 abandoned places with shocking histories. Some of them might make you want to grab your backpack and explore, while others will make you think twice about ever setting foot inside. Place 25. Pripyat, Ukraine. The ghost city of Chernobyl. Once a thriving Soviet city built for nuclear plant workers, Pripyat was abandoned overnight in 1986 after the catastrophic Chernobyl disaster. Schools still have textbooks open on desks, and Ferris wheels stand rusting, never having carried a single child. Time has frozen in this radioactive ghost town. Place 24. Hashima Island, Japan. The Forbidden Battleship Island. Nicknamed Battleship Island for its shape, Hashima was once home to thousands of coal miners. After oil replaced coal in the 1970s, the island was deserted. Today, collapsing buildings and empty hallways echo with the stories of forced labor during the World War II. Place 23. Body, California. The cursed gold rush town. Body was a booming gold mining town in the late 1800s, notorious for lawlessness, murders, and gunfights. When the gold ran out, the town was abandoned. Locals claim anyone who takes even a pebble from Bodie will be cursed with misfortune. Place 22. Kolmanskop, Namibia. The desert swallowed. Diamond Town. Kolmanskop was built by German colonists during a diamond rush. Mansions and ballrooms once sparkled with wealth, but when the diamonds ran dry, the desert reclaimed it. Today, sand fills living rooms and kitchens, as if nature itself erased human greed. Place 21. Oradour-sur-Glane, France. The village of silence. Narrator. In 1944, Nazi soldiers massacred over 600 villagers here. Instead of rebuilding, France left Oradour as it was a memorial of twisted bicycles, burnt churches, and abandoned homes. Walking here feels like stepping into the very moment tragedy struck. Place 20. Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. The town on eternal fire. Narrator. A coal mine fire accidentally ignited beneath Centralia in 1962, and it's still burning today. Streets have cracked open with smoke seeping out, forcing nearly all residents to leave. The town inspired the chilling setting of the Silent Hill video game series. Place 19. Humberstone, Chile. The deserted nitrate town. Once thriving thanks to saltpeter mining, Humberstone was abandoned when synthetic alternatives made the industry obsolete. Now its rusting machinery and lifeless schools sit under the unforgiving Atacama sun. Place 18. Bannack, Montana. The gold town frozen in time, Bannack was Montana's first territorial capital during the gold rush, but it was also plagued by vigilante justice and notorious hangings. Today, its wooden houses still stand, whispering tales of greed, crime, and frontier justice. Place 17. Krakow, Italy. The cliffside ghost village. Perched dramatically on a cliff, Krakow was abandoned after landslides and earthquakes made it unlivable. Its crumbling churches and winding streets have become a haunting backdrop for Hollywood films. Place 16. Kayaköy, Turkey. The deserted Greek village. Kayaköy was abandoned after a population exchange between Greece and Turkey in the 1920s. Once a thriving village, its stone houses and churches now stand as silent reminders of forced migration and lost heritage. Place 15. Varosha, Cyprus. The fenced-off resort city. Once a glamorous resort visited by celebrities, Varosha was abandoned after the Turkish invasion of Cyprus in 1974. Fenced off for decades, it remains a frozen paradise with decaying hotels and collapsing beaches. Place 14. Detroit's Packard Plant, USA. The ruins of industry. The Packard Plant was once the beating heart of America's automobile industry. Now it's a sprawling ruin of broken glass and rusted steel, a monument to industrial decline. Place 13. Belitz Heilstätten, Hospital, Germany. The haunted sanatorium. Narrator. This abandoned hospital treated soldiers in both world wars and even Adolf Hitler himself. Its decaying corridors and overgrown wards make it one of Europe's eeriest abandoned sites. Place 12. Balaklava Submarine Base, Ukraine. The hidden Soviet secret. Hidden in a mountain, this massive Cold War submarine base was once top secret. Abandoned after the Soviet Union collapsed, its tunnels still echo with the paranoia of nuclear war. Place 11. Gunkanjima School, Japan. The empty classroom. On Hashima Island, even schools were left behind. Desks, blackboards, and toys still sit where children last touched them, as if the bell never rang to dismiss class forever. Place 10. Villa Epequén, Argentina. The drowned city. Once a popular lakeside resort, Villa Epequén was submerged in floodwaters for decades. When the waters receded, they revealed a haunting landscape of salt-covered ruins. Place 9. Poveglia Island, Italy. The Plague Island. Known as one of the most haunted places on Earth, Poveglia was once a quarantine zone for plague victims and later a mental asylum. Today, it's completely abandoned, with chilling legends surrounding its shores. Place 8. Hutuan, China. The village reclaimed by nature. On Shengshan Island, the fishing village of Hutuan was abandoned in the 1990s. Now, ivy and greenery completely cover the homes, creating a surreal, otherworldly ghost village consumed by nature. Place 7. Ellis Island Hospital, USA. The Forgotten Immigration Ward. Narrator. Millions of immigrants entered America through Ellis Island, but many who were sick were quarantined in its hospital. Long abandoned, its hallways still carry the echoes of hope and despair. Place 6. Ross Island, India. The Vanished British Settlement. Narrator. Once the administrative headquarters of the British in the Andaman Islands, Ross Island is now overrun by roots and banyan trees, nature slowly swallowing colonial ruins. Place 5. St. Kilda, Scotland. The End of an Isolated Life. Narrator. The remote island of St. Kilda was inhabited for over 2,000 years until harsh living conditions forced the last residents to evacuate in 1930. The stone cottages remain as a lonely reminder of survival against the odds. Place 4. Monsell Sea Forts, UK, Tajar. The Abandoned Ocean Guardians. Narrator. Built during World War II to defend Britain, these eerie steel structures still rise from the sea like alien invaders. Long abandoned, they now stand as ghostly watchtowers. Place 3. Eastern State Penitentiary, USA, Astor, the Prison of Shadows. Once the most expensive prison in the world, Eastern State Penitentiary introduced solitary confinement. Its crumbling cells and echoing halls are now a chilling reminder of punishment and isolation. Place 2. Chateau Miranda, Belgium. The fairy tale gone wrong. This grand Gothic castle was built for aristocrats, but later became an orphanage. After being abandoned, its towers decayed, creating a nightmarish version of a fairy tale castle. Place 1. The Catacombs of Paris, France. The Empire of the Dead. Beneath the romantic streets of Paris lies a labyrinth lined with the bones of 6 million people. The catacombs were created to solve the city's overflowing cemeteries. Today, the silent tunnels whisper the darkest chapters of human history. And there you have it. 25 abandoned places, each carrying shocking stories of tragedy, greed, war, or simply the unstoppable force of nature. These ghostly locations remind us that nothing lasts forever, not even cities or civilizations. If you enjoyed this chilling journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Which abandoned place would you dare to visit? Until next time, keep exploring, and remember sometimes the past never truly stays buried.